Hi, y'all. You know, before there was TikTok, before there was Facebook, before there was even YouTube, there was this thing called Grandma. And my grandma cooked or canned everything that come out of her garden. Well, our garden's coming in, and I'm going to cook for you a dish similar to what my grandma used to make. And I know it's very popular on TikTok right now, but this was originally her recipe. I just tweaked it a little bit. Now, what we have here is the ingredients. We have got these beautiful cherry tomatoes that we harvested. We have got yellow squash, and you can also use zucchini. Really, any kind of squash you like. We've got onions, we've got Italian seasoning, we've got garlic out of the garden, peppers, basil out of the garden. We've got sausage, and you can use any kind of sausage you like. And I like using this crumpled up cheese, crumbling cheese. It's really good because it doesn't melt into a gooey mess. And then we've got the spiral noodles. You can really use spaghetti noodles, any kind of noodles you like, you can use them. And then we've got our spray. Those are the ingredients we're gonna use. All right, y'all, the first thing we're gonna do is set the oven to 375, and then we're gonna spray our pan a little bit, and then we are going to add our tomatoes. No measuring in this, y'all. Then we're going to take our squash, add that, add our onions, and we like lots of garlic. It just makes the dish. And then we want our Italian seasoning. Peppers, our basil, and we use a lot of basil in this because baked basil is delicious. Okay, next thing we're going to do is the sausage throughout the whole thing. This is so simple to make, y'all. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is put in probably a quarter of a cup of olive oil. And then we're going to mix all this up. Isn't that just beautiful? Look at all the color in there. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to take our cheese, and this is what I'm talking about. It crumples up, but you can leave it in nice chunks. And we're going to add that. Just going to mix that in. And we're going to throw this in a 375 oven for at least 35 minutes. After that, we will check it and see how it's doing. One thing we do need, we need a little bit of salt. And pepper. And then it's going to go in the oven, like I said, 375 for 35 minutes, and then we'll check it to see how it's doing. And then we'll see. One thing I wanted to show you real quick. Remember last year when we made the homemade vanilla? Well, look at that. It is coming along so nice. So in another probably 3 or 4 months, we'll be able to bottle that up. And who knows, I may sell it, I don't know. All right, guys, when this is done, I'll be back. Oh, in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and cook the pasta. Now, you don't want to cook it to where it's really, really mushy. You want it to be al dente. That's how you want it. All right, y'all, we'll be back. Okay, y'all, in the meantime, I want to show you these tomatoes we picked out of the garden. There is a normal Roma tomato, and here is one of the super sauce tomatoes. Now what we're doing with these, we are cleaning them real well, and we are going to put them in gallon bags and put them in the freezer for when I'm able to can them. All right, y'all. I chopped up one of our tomatoes while we're waiting for this recipe to cook. This is one of the smaller beefsteaks, and look how meaty that tomato is. It is awesome. And those are the smaller ones. Right. So I want to give it a taste test and see how the flavor is this year.
Man, that looks so soft.
Y'all, that just tastes like summer. I don't know how else to explain it. It is delicious. That's good. Okay, y'all, we just took it out of the oven and it's still bubbling. And what we're gonna do is throw this together real quick. Okay, y'all. Now, if you can see, that's the cheese. It stays clumped up. It doesn't melt into a gooey mass. So that's why we prefer that cheese. Now all we're going to do, we've got our bowl of pasta here. We're just going to mix it. The pan's hot.
Whoa. Here. Got a little off whacker with the camera a little bit, but that's okay.
That's all right. I hope you guys really enjoy this recipe and give it a try. It's so worth it. All right, when I get all of this in that, I'll bring you back.
And just for another note, a while ago when she was getting stuff all fixed up, you might see a little subsuds on the back of her hand, but you know what? It's gone. It's not gonna hurt. It'll be all right.
That's so embarrassing.
But that's okay.
Now, the juices that's in this, we are most definitely going to add that to the pasta. Now we're going to serve this with garlic bread, and that is going to be so good. Then you just mix it up. Oh, look at that, y'all. Are you thirsty there, Cooper?
Hey, he's got to eat and drink too.
All right, y'all. That is mixed up. And let me get some plated up and let Mr. James do a taste test. Oh, this is so good. All right, y'all. And of course, Mr. James has got to add his pepper. Doesn't that look beautiful? beautiful. Oh,
You know, a bite of everything in this.
absolutely.
Well, if I can get hold of the noodle, I'm gonna reach down and grab it with my finger here in a minute.
Good summertime meal. Fresh out of the garden.
Exactly. You get all your veggies and cheese and sausage and basil and, well, you know, y'all know what's that.
All right, y'all. Well, do you have anything to add, Mr. James?
Nope, everything been added.
All right, y'all. Well, there
Couple
you
garlic
have
bread.
it. Oh, I'll get the garlic bread in a second. If y'all's not subscribed to Pennington's Garden Life, come on over and subscribe. We're good people. Have a blessed day.